Hello my wonderful people, and welcome back to Life Without a Manual. God, it feels so good to be back, but we are kicking off today and we are going to be making some of Gemma Louise Miles' cozy fall cookies, and you are going to absolutely love these. Now I have changed this recipe a little, but I will link Gemma's original recipe below, so you can do totally what you want. It's completely up to you. I'm choosing coconut sugar right now. You start by putting 75 grams of caster sugar in a bowl. As you can see, I'm using coconut sugar, but it's completely up to you what one you choose. We're then going to add some light brown sugar. I added dark brown sugar because I didn't have any light. It's still come out absolutely fine, but I think next time I will try the light brown sugar just in case, to see if it's any difference, but they still come out absolutely amazing. So the cookie recipe we are getting this from today, like I said, is Gemma Louise Miles. She is a YouTuber and she's one of my idols. I absolutely love her. She lives here in the UK. I'll link her YouTube channel here in the description box, and her Instagram of course, but I know you will love her as much as we do. She has always been an inspiration to me, and I just honestly absolutely love her, and she's just got so much love to give. She's just had a little baby boy, and her techniques and her cleaning and her hauls and her tips for cooking, she absolutely loves cooking, so you're going to get so much motivation from her channel. So just go ahead and click the link on the description below and go and check her out. So as I was talking, I've just added 125 grams of clover butter. Now you can use stalk, that's what Gemma uses, but I like to use clover. I've always used clover butter in all of my recipes, and it's always come out absolutely amazing, but it's completely your call. I'm now going to be adding 2 eggs. You only need 1 egg for this recipe, but I'm adding 2 as I've doubled the recipe. I'm now going to be adding 300 grams of plain flour. Now this recipe will come out very stodgy like dough, but the idea is flour is your friend, and I learnt this at the end of the recipe, as you will see, but it will be very stodgy and you're gonna need to get your hands in there. You will now be adding 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and half a teaspoon of sea salt. So the last ingredient you'll be adding is 200 grams, as Gemma has wrote, Galaxy chocolate chopped up into large chunks. Now I only had chocolate chips that are Kirkland's from Costco, and I usually use these for my cookies. See, Andrew's come along now to see if he can lick the spoon like he always does, but I've just literally eyeballed it and chucked in about 200 grams. And I'm now trying to get it all into a big dough ball, and I'm trying to get every single little bit of chocolate chip needed into it. I have just totally realised that me and Andrew are both wearing our Life Without a Manual t-shirts. That was not planned, that was a complete coincidence. But don't we look very fetching in our shirts? Of course, Life Without a Manual is a complete sponsor of Sturge-Weber syndrome, and that is what the illness that my daughter has. For those of you who have been following us for a long time, we have just taken 3 months off of our YouTube channel. Chloe has a very rare brain disease called Sturge-Weber syndrome, and she had the left side of the brain disconnected in 2012, I believe it was. I will link the video all about what happened below. Because she had that done, one of her legs that was she had the left side of the brain disconnected, so the right side of her body was very weak and her leg started to bend inwards. The muscles were dying and the tendons were getting very shortened, so they had to go in and plate up the foot. So they managed to get the foot straight by lengthening tendons and moving muscles from one side of the leg to the other, and they done such a good job. Of course, this was Great Ormond Street Hospital. They looked after her, but Chloe had to learn to walk again, and she had about 4 incisions into her leg and foot, and she was in so much pain, bless her. So we took that time off. Of course, we did a couple of shorts just letting you know that she was okay and she was safe, but no, she's doing really well and we are so proud of her. Then we need to get a bit of parchment paper and put them in the oven. Now I set my cookies to gas mark 5 and I kept eyeballing them after 25 minutes, but I done them in the size of about a golf ball. They're meant to be quite big, and I just wrapped the rest up and put it in the fridge, so anytime after dinner we just fancy fresh cookies, I can just pop some in the oven. But these come out amazing, and honestly they tasted so good. But yes, they're meant to be that size. You can of course do smaller ones if you choose, but this size is perfect for us, and I think Gemma did this size, if not a little bit bigger. They came out amazing, they didn't burn, and that is a win for me because I am not the best cook in the entire world, but these just came out absolutely amazing. Okay my loves, I'm going to leave it with you there. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing to my channel, it really helps us out. And for all my other subscribers, thank you for supporting me over the last 3 months. We love and appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye loves.
Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize.